Now I'm going to tell you about what are the light sensors. In this PPT we will discuss the applications, the types of light sensors and their specifications, and what is the price estimation of these light sensors, their packaging, their brands, and what are the disadvantages of light sensor, how it can work. Means we will discuss also working of the light sensor and what are the material used. That is the first type of the light sensor. It is UV light sensor. In the sensor there are following specifications. Means it is known as UV sensor, and the output of this sensor is analog sensor, and it is used in a ray sensor. And the brand of this sensor is linear systems, and this is the perfect image of this sensor. The second sensor is peak light sensor. Peak light sensor look like a LED bulb, and we can say bulb type, and under 93% of humidity it can work.
And the rated
It's
temperature
30
which
milliamp.
flow through it
And the voltage which is required for these peak light sensor is 5 volt, and this is also known as optical sensors. And the operating temperature of this sensor is minus 20 to 100 degrees Celsius. Means it has great variable temperature. And our third light sensor is reflective light sensor. In this sensor, this is the image of the sensor, which is examples of different angles. And the price of this sensor is 300 rupees per piece. And the rated current is 30 milliampere. The frequency on which it perform and work is 50 Hz in India, and the IP rating is IP65. IP rating defines the ingress protection, means how it can be protect from dust, from water. So it is 65, means it is wholly and perfectly protected by water and dust. And the response time is 30 millisecond, means it can be response within the 30 milliseconds. And the distance around which it can work is 300 millimeter, means 30 centimeter. Human sense based room light control sensor. This is the image of the human sense based room light control sensor. And this is a very precious sensor. The price is around 1000 rupees per piece. The features are following. It perform in 110 to 250 volt AC. And it can be adjustable about 10 seconds to 6 minutes. And the distance of sensing is 0 to 7 meters. Turn on the light during the day or not or night. So moving towards the next slide, there is data fast day night
on off
switch. The price of this sensor is 140 rupees per piece. The current rating is too high, 10 ampere can flow through it. The brand of this switch or sensor is Data Fast, and it can work under the 220 volt, and it is used in street lights. And the weight of this switch is 30 grams, and the outer material, or we can say the body material, is plastic. Hence it is very durable. And the sixth light sensor is UV light sensor. It can be manufactured by the Spectrum Technologies. And UV light sensor captures critical ultraviolet radiation between 250 to 400 nanometers. To calculate daily light integral with these UV sensors. And PCB based light sensor, known as blue Arduino photoresistor
This
detection
is another
photosensitive light sensor. The price of this sensor is too low, that is 80 rupees per piece. As compared to other sensor, it is very cheap. The color is blue and it is depend on the PCB color. And the model name is LM393, means the packaging and the modeling which you will use to buy it from the market, then you will use LM393. And the dimension size is, and it can give us the both output, DC in DO in digital form, and the applications of the LDR. LDR is light dependent resistors. It is used in light sensor, and this is the base of the light sensor. That's why I'm going to explain the applications of LDR. It is used in some cameras to detect the presence of the light. And LDR is used to light intensity measurement meters. In the manufacturing industry, LDR is used as a sensor for the counting of the packets moving on a conveyor belt.
It is manufactured.
To count the packets in manufacturing industries on the conveyor belts, and also using light activated control circuits. Street lights which are automatically turned on in night, in that lights it is used also. It is used burglar alarms. Burglar alarms are used to protect from the theft. Hence, when thief comes in your house, then you will use these types of protection, and in that protection LDR is also used. LDRs are used in photosensitive relays, which is used in costly circuits, or we can say industries. LDR can be used in simple fire alarm. Simple fire alarm because fire have also light intensity, and with the help of that it can catch the information of the light, and it will alarm. The light dependent resistors are used in modern televisions, computer screens for automatic brightness and contrast control, and also in your smart mobile phones. Symbol of LDR. The symbol of LDR is look like this. This is the resistor and this is the light. Everything which is exists in this universe have also some advantage and some disadvantage, because no one is perfect as nature, and these are the devices which is made by the humans, that it has some disadvantage. And the LDR are highly inaccurate with high response time. Means the response time of LDR, it is very inaccurate. Means it can give us output in 10 seconds, or it can take 100 seconds or milliseconds. And the resistance of the LDR is variable because it depends on the light intensity. That's why it is varying in nature. Photodiode are temperature sensitive and are unidirectional, unlike photoresistors. Photodiodes are temperature sensors, can sense the temperature and work in unidirection. But photoresistor uh, perform inversely the nature of this photodiode. Phototransistor can be switched with a stand above 1000 cannot with the stand. Means it cannot work 1000 fold. It is too large for the phototransistor, and this large voltage can damage the phototransistors. Phototransistors are vulnerable to surges, spikes, and EM energies. And now, what are the advantages of light sensor? There are the following advantages. That is, it is easy to integrate with lighting system and automatic lighting system. Useful energy consumption or energy management, and in mobile phones and auto on-off of street lights. LDR is also known as photoresistor. These light sensors are available in different shapes and sizes. It can be used in light sensors. Sensor need small voltage and power for its operation. Photoresistors are lower in cost, bidirectional, and offer moderate response time. Hence, it can perform and give us output with a sort of time duration. And it is bidirectional. It can work in both directions. And offer moderate response time. Means it takes some time to give the response. Photodiodes offers quick response, but photodiodes give us quick response as compared to photoresistors. And these are also low in cost and provide such resistor also. Phototransistors are very fast and provide immediate output as compared to photoresistors. Means phototransistors are more efficient and more convenient and greater efficiency. And now this is the time to understand the working of the LDR. We have two circuits and both works in different condition. In first condition, when there is no light impact on LDR, falls in LDR, and in the second condition the light falls in LDR. So in the first condition, when the light not falls in the surface of LDR, then it gives low output voltage. Means when the LDR is kept in the dark place, its resistance is too high. And in the second condition, when there is a fall of light on the surface of LDR, then the LDR is kept in the light, its resistance will decrease, and now it is gives us more output, 0.9 volt, as compared to previous condition 0.03. This resistor works on the principle of photoconductivity. Means photo means light, conductivity means flow of electrons. When the photon impact on the surface of LDR, then conductivity takes place. Means when light falls on this, then the conductivity is greater as compared to when there is no light on the surface. And behind this, what is the concept, what is the technique, and what is the working principle that is in it? nothing but when the light falls on its surface, then the material conductivity reduces. Hence, the material conductivity reduces when the light falls. And also the electrons in the valence band on the device are excited to the conduction. These photons in the incident light must have energy greater than the band gap of the semiconductor. This makes the electrons to jump from valence band to conduction. And when the valence electron jumps into the conduction band, then it takes place the conduction or flow of current. These devices depend on the light. When light falls on the LDR, then the resistance decreases and increases in the dark. Understand the construction. What's the construction of the LDR? This is a POT, potentiometer, and also known as variable resistor. The working of the LDR
We
is
can understand.
as I told you previously in the previous slide. And it has three surfaces. In the uppermost surface, metal contact and other metal contact places. And the second surface, active film. And in the third surface, there's a substrate. And this is the component which we usually find in the market. And this metal film contact, this is known as metal film contact, and this is the zigzag path is known as cadmium sulfide track, and this point is known as metal film contact. It means there are two metal film contacts in a LDR, and the symbol of the LDR is this. And the characteristics on which the LDR perform is this, and the symbol of LDR is also this is another type of the symbol. And there is a brief construction details, that is first electrode and second electrode. Clear coating over entire top surface. There is the clear coating over the surface. Cold weld contact. This is the cold weld contact. And this is the photoconductive material over top surface. Photoconductive materials top surface around the photocell. This is the ceramic plate, and these are the two wire terminals. So this is the construction details of the LDR, and this will help you to understand. So it's time to thanks for all